What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Today is an exciting day. We got confirmation from Blizzard on when the Burning Crusade pre-patch is going to be going live on the Anniversary Realms. We also now have full access to purchase the Epic and the Heroic Outland packs, they're calling them. This is the new version of what we call the Portal Pass. Back in the Burning Crusade Classic the first time. There's two versions this time. We're going to look at those, see what you get in those, including a level 58 character boost with the more expensive version, obviously. But either way, let's dive into the blue post and talk about it. Okay, so the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary pre-patch arrives on January 13th. So for those of you who don't know, January 13th is going to be a Tuesday, just how we figured. We were off by 2 weeks with our prediction on the last video where we talked about this, so pre-patch is coming on January 13th, but let's keep reading. Prepare to tread once again through the Dark Portal and into the fell-scarred realm of Outland with the Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary Edition, launching earlier next year and included with your WoW subscription or game time. The pre-expansion patch releases on January 13th. Beginning January 13th, after each regional scheduled maintenance, the pre-expansion patch will be released. And each character must choose whether to advance onward to the Burning Crusade or move to a Classic Era realm. So, they are giving you the option, if you want to stay in the vanilla universe, you could transfer your character to a Classic Era realm and stay there forever. However, this time there is no option, as of right now, to clone your character. The first time we moved into the Burning Crusade back in 2020, you were not able to, you were able to clone your character to both vanilla and move into the Burning Crusade for a fee. It was a whole debacle. This time, it doesn't seem like they're offering that, so you can either choose to move your character to an Era realm or move your character onward into the Burning Crusade. And then obviously it goes into all the features and things of the Burning Crusade, which we're not going to get into. Everyone knows we've been talking about the Burning Crusade now for the past year, so we know what's coming in the Burning Crusade. Now we know when pre-patch is. There's no mention on how long the pre-patch is going to be. Is it going to be a 2-week pre-patch, a 4-week pre-patch? Nobody seems to know. Most likely, my guess is going to be a 2-week pre-patch, which would lead us to a release date for the Burning Crusade being on, I guess, maybe February 6th or February 6th or February 13th would be, if it was a 3-week pre-patch with the 13th, a 4-week pre-patch, it would put us there. Yeah, so, because it's going to release on a Thursday, right? The Burning Crusade is going to release most likely on a Thursday. So either February 12th or 19th actually would be my prediction on when we're getting that. But either way, we know when pre-patch is coming now. So if you've been waiting to play or level a character, there's also no mention of fresh realms or anything like that. So if you've been waiting to level a character to see if they were doing a fresh realm or anything like that, you can go ahead and start leveling your character now. There's no mention of fresh realms in here. However, there's a little bit of confusing information. We don't really know if we're getting a TBC hardcore. There's some wording in here that kind of sounds like maybe there's going to be a TBC hardcore, maybe there isn't. But either way, I think that they're probably going to revise this post because there's a lot of confusing stuff in here. Really, all that I was able to take away from this post is the release date for the Burning Crusade pre-patch. But I don't think it's clear enough on if we're getting TBC hardcore. Are we getting a TBC fresh? People want answers to these questions. So as soon as we get confirmation on those things, I will 100% either make another video or just make a community post or post it in my Discord and let you guys know, the clarification on that, because I myself am pretty confused. I'm not really 100% on what a lot of this wording means. It's very, very confusing, because then if you go and you look at, like, this is the bundles right here, right? We have the Outland Epic bundle for $80, the Outland Heroic bundle for $40. If we scroll all the way down, you get the Star Spark, Nether Drake Flying Mount, Modern and Classic. You get the Phase Hunter in Modern and Classic. You get the Star Shard Whelpling Pet in Modern and Classic. You get the Exit R Replica Toy in Modern and Classic. Nahru's Unfold Hearthstone Effect in Modern and Classic, so a cool Hearthstone effect. And then the level 58 character boost for Anniversary characters and 30 days of game time are only available in the Outland Epic Pack, which is the $80 version. However, let me show you some wording up here, why people are confused, and it sounds like we're getting fresh realms, but we aren't. So up here, it says level 58 character boost on Anniversary will be available to use starting with the Burning Crusade pre-patch, anticipated on or before January 31st. use of the level 58 character boost on new realms will be restricted for the first 90 days after the realm opens. So what new realms are we talking about? I'm not sure if maybe this post was just, maybe this is just like a mistype or whatever, but that is kind of confusing. I can understand why people are interpreting that as we are getting a fresh. There is no confirmation that we're getting a fresh or anything like that from Blizzard at this time. You know, I'm not really sure what the wording for this actually means because there's no new realms according to the post, but maybe we're wrong and maybe something is going to change. I don't know. But that's why everyone seems to be confused. I'm confused myself, to be completely honest. And like I said, if I get any updates or have any clue on what's going on, I definitely will inform you guys. But it's going through these two, I guess the Outland packs, they're calling them now. The prices, I don't remember what the prices were back in the last version of TBC Classic, but I feel like it wasn't this high. Maybe it was $60 for the big version. I'm sure we could look it up. But either way, if you want your level 58 character boost, you are going to have to purchase that Outland Epic Pack for $80. And you do get 30 days of game time for free with that, right? So that's generally 15 bucks, at least where I am in the world. So not a terrible deal if you're someone who doesn't want to level in Anniversary and you just want to play the Burning Crusade. You will have to. That is pretty much the only option for you to get your boost. And again, we don't have confirmation if we are getting Burning Crusade Hardcore yet. I know that there's going to be a Burning Crusade Hardcore via a new add-on, but unsure and unclear if it's going to be like an official Blizzard thing where the Hardcore realms can move there. And again, in this post, I do want to clarify to you guys, for anyone who's new, maybe jumping in now, that they did again clarify in here that if you start Anniversary on a PvE realm, you're locked to PvE realms. If you start on a PvP realm, such as Night Slayer, you are locked to PvP realms. The only realms that you can transfer off of are like Doomhowl, which is the Anniversary Hardcore server. If you ever want to transfer your Hardcore character, you can transfer it to Dream Scythe or the PvE realm. It's to not be Hardcore anymore. Even after your character dies, you still can transfer it over to Dream Scythe. So as of right now, this is all the information that we've got. If they put out more information, again, I'll either make another video or a community post here on YouTube, or I'll post it in my Discord, or maybe all three, just to keep you guys updated. But anyways, let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. Follow me on kick.com/hammerdance. We stream Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern. And subscribe to the channel if you love Classic WoW just as much as me. But anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching and listening in. I'll see you all in the next one.